Everyone, and I mean everyone, loves Central Park. The schools, the restaurants, the walkability. But do not even think about moving to Central Park if you hate this one thing: kids. What's up, YouTube? I'm Kareem Howard with Girlock Homes. If you like these kinds of videos or you want to see any other Denver real estate related videos, then please feel free to subscribe. I post twice a week, and I think you guys are gonna love some of the content that I've planned for the future. Do you know how hard I had to scavenge the internet to find out what people hate about Central Park? I scavenged Reddit posts, blog forums, news articles, YouTube videos, everything. I was down in the trenches. But you want to know one thing I found? One thing that really got to some of these people? The kids. If you look anywhere online, Central Park, Denver is seen as one of the best neighborhoods to raise a family. And I get it. Great schools, great parks, walkability, safe neighborhood, friends, family, everywhere is great in Central Park. But look what I found on Reddit. Everything is about those damn kids. And while they won't helicopter their own kids, they'll helicopter parent you by yelling at you to slow down when you're driving the speed limit, or stare you down in crosswalks because you weren't driving 10 miles per hour. It was madness over there. People were going around getting signatures for more stop signs, and when I refused to sign, you'd think the lady thought I put a gun to her kid's head right there on the porch. Oh, this is a little, oh, boo-hoo, you have to drive slow in a school zone with the little kiddies. Okay, I get it though, but this is not just Central Park. Any neighborhood that has a school is gonna have kids walking around, and they're gonna make it a school zone so you don't run over kids. This is pretty normal. I think they're being a little dramatic. Several parents in the area started putting those bright green, slow down, plastic kid things with a flag in the middle of the street, forcing you to drive around them and effectively stop for oncoming traffic. After a discussion with the city, I started running over them since they were abandoned property. Needless to say, that didn't go over well, and some lady tried chasing me down with her stroller. No, the green people. Honestly, this Redditor is just a menace to society. Running over the green people is insane because the whole point of the green person is to stop you from running over the kids. And imagine if they weren't there and this driver just sees it or doesn't see it and just hits the kid. That's what they're trying to avoid. I think it can be a little bit annoying if you have it in the middle of the street and you just it's just stopping traffic or causing traffic. That can be annoying if you're trying to get somewhere. But 9 times out of 10, they put it next to their house just in case if their kid is about to go to the street or they're playing basketball or literally anything. They just don't want you to hit their kid. I don't think that's dramatic. There are kids everywhere. I couldn't have a meal without hearing kids screaming their head off. And heaven forbid you have a conversation with other friends that involves something really adult. On more than one occasion, I was told to watch my language because there were children around. And don't bother with the theater in Northfield. It's a drop-off point for unruly kids. Watched one movie there and never went back. Now I get it. We brushed over this Redditor being dramatic because they're being dramatic, running over the green things, arguing with parents about slowing down in a school zone. I think that's dramatic. All of those are pretty standard anywhere, right? But the kids are everywhere. And I can attest to this because I used to go to school back in Central Park, and I, as a teenager, would love to roam the Northfield area, maybe mess around in Target for a little. And then if we're really feeling it, we go to Harkins Theater and we watch a movie. So if you're as an adult, even right now, if you want to go out to the Northfield shops or you want to watch a movie out in Harkins Theater, you're going to see teenagers, you're going to see kids everywhere. But what do you want them to do? They have nothing better to do. They have a lot of free time after school. Let them have fun. And if they're not bothering you, which 9 times out of 10, they're not really going to bother you, I think you're going to be fine. Now, on a serious note, I wanted to make a video about Central Park and how great it is because it's honestly amazing. I get a lot of requests about where people should move if they want to raise a family or a great walkable neighborhood, and Central Park is always one of the first neighborhoods that I recommend to people. But in making this video, when I was doing a lot of research, everyone talks about how good Central Park is. Everyone talks about the shops, the restaurants, the neighborhood, the walkability, the schools, everything. And I think you can find that information anywhere else. As long as you just Google Central Park Denver, you're going to find out the good stuff. So I wanted to cover some of the dirty deeds, some investigative journalism, to go over the things that nobody wants to tell you. Now, if you really want to see what it's like to live in Central Park and see if kids really are everywhere, then I do think you should just drive down and see for yourself. But if you can't do that, if you're out of state, you're way far, and you just want to see what Central Park is like, then I do plan on filming a full community tour of me walking through Central Park, going to restaurants, going to shops, walking everywhere, just to see how it really is to walk around Central Park. As always, I am Kareem Howard with Girlock Homes. If you want to talk more about Central Park or any other neighborhoods in the Denver real estate market, then feel free to contact me down in the description below. Whether it's a quick call, a Zoom meeting, or an in-person meeting, I'll make sure to be there, and I will give you some of the best information possible to really help you out in your home search, your neighborhood search, or anything like that. Well, that's going to be it for today. I will see you guys in the next video.